in that bitch crazy.
Yeah. Fuck you mean? My life. I ain't swear to bitch, I was shit wet back. Hey,
Yo,
my plug
man,
probably
I'm
mad 'cause I
Cat
said
Chris,
that.
man. You are now
And my
watching
niggas
7
bad as hell,
Questions
they a
Session.
whoop bar.
Today I got the Will Tay Love up in here,
Niggas
man.
tryna
Yeah, we finna get into this interview. For all your camera needs, holla at Orange, OJ did it. Birthdays, bar mitzvahs, if you want to film your cat, whatever you need, man, holla at the Woe. Shout out to our sponsor, Spray 420. You doing a little bit of this up in your whip, you need some of this. And shout out to our other sponsor, A Fresh Clothing. And shout out Loud Pack for the shirt, man. He gave me a couple on the low, so
My boy.
yeah, appreciate you, Woe. And we finna get into this interview, man. Appreciate you for coming through, bruh.
Do that.
Man, I told you once we had time, I was gonna get you in here, bro. I'm glad I did, bro.
So that.
Bro, so the first question I always ask everybody is, bro, like, how did the name come about, bro? How did you stick with that and run with it, bro?
Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, shit. When I was in Missouri for like 4 years, right? I used to play football, but like right before then, motherfuckers got to calling me that. My name used to just be like Lil Tay, but like everybody just fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Tay niggas love you. Ooh, so shit. When I just was trying to rebrand myself, I just was like, shit, Taylor, like it's positive, it's cool, like it ain't menacing. You know what I'm saying? So you could brand it. So I just ran with it.
Bro, when I first heard of you, bro, this had to be 2017-ish, 2000 into 16-ish maybe. And bro, like almost every song that was coming out at the time, it was Tay Love on the beat. So I'm like, dog, I think I even inboxed you once, like, bro, like, dog, you be clicking, bro, like you be snapping, bro. Like, how did it come to the point? What made you want to start producing? Like, I know you rap, but we're gonna get into that too, bro. But like, what made you want to start producing, bro?
I always been around music, you feel me? It's just been my shit. So 8th grade, I had the shit. My brother had the shit, like Fruity Loops. I wasn't paying attention to it, but I played band in school, so like composition and shit, that shit just always been listening to shit being put together. So in high school, I didn't like nobody beats. Like I wanted to talk about some pimping and some. I've been back and forth Mississippi my whole life, so I just had a different little style. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I just wanted to make my type of shit. So I just was remaking the shit that I like. We're making Pimp C beats, we're making Zaytoven beats, and that's just once I got to doing that shit for myself. I just at the time I noticed I was better at that than rapping. So I just was like, well, shit, I'm gonna just do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just made it make sense. That's really what it was.
Bro, like, what made you start rapping? Like, I know you said, like, you've been into music the whole time, but what made you start, like, you know, wanting to go to the studio and rhyme, too? And shit.
Yeah. I knew all the rappers, like, shit. I used to see all them niggas, like, I used to be outside, so shit, you see L Bug, you see BC the Kid, like, you see them niggas, and it just be like, they see you and they regular, so it be like, shit. To me, back then, them niggas was something. You see what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas can say what they want, but if you in my age range, like, them niggas was something, so I just was doing it, but I was a little shy. You feel me? I was playing football, so I wasn't on that shit, but once I just figured out the beats was cold, then I'm like, well, shit, it only makes sense. You feel me? So I just been back and forth for a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What you like doing better, rapping or making beats?
Producing.
Producing?
For sure, because it's like, I can't make a song every day. I can't make a beat every day, but I be plotting on beats. I be plotting on, like, bass lines and shit. If I'm not making no beat, I'm real like listening to shit all day to where them 4-5 days I lock in, I can't do shit but make beats. You see what I'm saying? With a song, it be like, something gotta happen, and something don't happen every day. You get what I'm saying? So it be like, it's more therapeutic type shit. You feel me?
Bro, how does it feel knowing that mostly the sound of the city now was kind of started by you years ago?
It was, bro. It's
like,
listen, bro. I'm glad you asked that, because that's a good question. Like, the speed of this shit.
For real.
It's crazy. It's just crazy drum patterns, but I love it, though, because I fuck with everybody that's doing it. They all tap in and speak to me. We be talking like a motherfucker. That people might know, but I talk to everybody that make beats around this motherfucker for real. Like, so I love it, fool, because that's really what I was trying to do. Like, when I was in Missouri, niggas was like, this shit don't sound like nothing. And everybody was from somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew we ain't had no sound. So to me, that's the sound. Like, if slap, if it, even if it ain't necessarily you talk about slapping in a certain type of way, if your shit just slap in a certain type of way, at certain speed, and you turn, when you doing what you do, like what Milwaukee motherfucker do, it's slap music. Like, cause we had jack music and that's cool, but at the end of the day,
that time came and went.
you see what I'm saying? And this is still going on, if you ask me. So, yeah,
it's going on a good 6-7 years now,
and I think it's gonna grow. You feel what I'm saying?
Really?
I think it's gonna be
smarter,
like drill music. It's gonna take over like drill music.
I feel like it is, because little do people know. I speak to niggas from the Bay every day, niggas from Kansas City every day, Detroit, Ohio, Indiana, Chicago, Minnesota, Iowa, Florida, down south. They really, motherfuckers know who we is, you see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of us is to really keep putting pressure on the shit, like, you get what I'm saying?
bro. At this point in your career, bro, what's your goal with this shit, bro? Like, where?
I got like a 2-year goal. This year really is keep everything more business minded as far as when we kind of producing, you feel me? Making sure everybody I produce with is putting their shit out as a business, right? Because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do as an artist as far as me drop my content whoop-de-wop, right? But I'm taking this time as this year to just drop as much shit out as I can as possible to where I can learn how to have another artist flourish in the next year behind me, even if it's not necessarily I'm in the forefront telling you I'm fucking with them, but I'm showing them how to do this shit and it's going off, it's taking off. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this year I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm gonna put myself on the front line and risk myself my own money, but I'm learning. I'm learning, but it's just for the goal of me to be able to make it expand outside of myself. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you, bro. Well, this whole thing is a question, but I got a crazy question for you. So, Orange, you know, he do videos, and recently he had a producer snatch an artist's video down because the beat wasn't paid for.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody got a hold to one of your beats that you felt like you weren't compensated for, would you snatch that shit off?
I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't with the I can't do that internet shit. I gotta talk to you, fool. Like, I gotta talk to you. And then, even then, you feel me, like, I know how to do it now, so you feel me, like, you would just have to be real disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? For me, personally, because I just feel like a lot of times it's miscommunication. I don't really resell beats, but when it has happened, it was really miscommunication. I ain't taking no money from him and then go do this. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, I'm going to just take it as that. Me, personally, like, fool couldn't have meant to do that. Like, so we could talk. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm going to go about it. So, but if you just real disrespectful, like you ain't reaching back, or I probably am going to get your attention, but I haven't had to go through that because I try to keep a generic relationship with people. You see what I'm saying? I talk to you and shit like that. So, you know what I mean?
Bro, so when it comes to the producing, bro, where do you feel you at in the city, bro, when it comes to the hierarchy of music here?
I feel like I'm at the top, just like everybody else gonna say this shit, but I feel like I'm at the top because, as we said, it started off a nigga back, right? But it ain't stopped. Everybody done had a run, but I ain't never not been on no list. I ain't never not been on no nigga heels. I ain't never not had a song in rotation in the club in about 6-7 years. I got a whole dinner rotation with every DJ in the city, and I don't even know them niggas. But every DJ in the city got about a 4-5 rotation with my shit in that bitch the last 4-5 years. That's the only reason I go out to check sometime. On everything I love, I'm dead serious. I go out to check. That's why I go out to see. Like, so I'm gonna put myself at the top. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm organized when I'm doing this shit. I ain't never not went off of my square. Never not handled it how I handled it. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure outside of like the Business Boys and Rico Loves and shit, like how do it feel being like one of the most viewed producers here? Cause I'm pretty sure you got millions of views when it comes to like Chickens and the Loonies and all these other people, bro. Like, so like how does it feel knowing like damn millions of people done heard my shit? Like,
That was like a goal 2-3 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like 2-3 years ago it meant more, but it's like I've been running in the same timeline as like Metro. I've been running in the same timeline as like other producers from other cities. So I really ain't all the way tripping on that though. I'ma say it, but I ain't really think about that shit because my peers, who I really feel is my peers, you feel what I'm saying, is in a higher platform, and I know my shit been reaching the same distance as theirs. It's just a matter of your turn. You get what I'm saying? So when that happened, then I think it'll mean more to me. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite song of yours that's like is well basically your beat, but what was the favorite song out of all the shit that people not dropped on your shit?
Damn. Oh, you put me on the spot.
Big spot too.
Because bro, it's a lot of shit with your name on it, bro, and I know you got one. You be like, yeah, bro, I killed that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I got a piggyback question.
One that don't miss, and I don't know if you Milwaukee, you know this motherfucker don't miss. How You Love That with Big C and my nigga M-Town up the east side.
M-Town, I fuck me.
That motherfucker don't miss, and to me, that motherfucker just don't miss.
That's one of my favorite
You got
songs.
a lot
of
of Blessed Team
bro.
shit, like they shit so hard, like I could go on about that. You see what I'm saying? But like that shit meant something to me, cause bro wasn't even really on no rapping shit, and that motherfucker turned on. Everybody just thought that was Big C song, but that motherfucker
That was
was
M-Town song.
But I just liked it because it just, I don't know, it just was a good feel song. Like that's one of my, it's one of my favorites. Like that's the one. I heard that like a motherfucker too.
Dog, me and Cuz clicked on some player shit, bro. M-Town, like I was at me studio when he was on National. It had to be like, what was that, 33rd National, 34th National.
Yeah.
So I'm at the studio and I see M-Town CD, and I usually just don't pick CDs up, but I was like, you know, I'm finna check this shit out, bro. I picked it up, bro. I rode to that motherfucker for like 2 weeks, bro. And I
probably every day for like 3 weeks.
bro, I hit dog like I think it was Instagram at the time. I hit dog like, bro, your shit snapping, bro. Like you be going in. Man, dog been cool ever since.
Yeah.
Never even see each other, but we always just mutual respect, bro. Like that's 100, bro. No, I know that's a side story and shit, but
You said that was your favorite song. So what do you think is the song that damn near like put you to like, you know what I'm saying? Like that one that where the niggas like, okay, that's Tay Love.
I think it's a combination though. To me, of how it happened, okay. Nothing to a Boss came out. That motherfucker was so, I wasn't here, so I ain't understand that everybody was playing that shit. I didn't even know. Like I just, BC telling me, but shit, I ain't there to see this shit, so that shit was hard. You see what I'm saying? Then like, I did something with Fat. We did 7 grams in his cell phone. And to me, that was like the first high quality, real like, slap video at that time. That was one of Ray first just hard videos. You see what I'm saying? But then that summer, Ambitions of a Hustler with Ree was so hard on that tape that with that green cover, you know what I'm talking about? He dropped that tape and that tape went crazy. It was his first tape with me. I think just that tape period was like, cause that was, I did Fat Tape, but Fired Up ain't come out yet. You see what I'm saying? Like when Fired Up came out, it did something like that motherfucker like turned up. That's still broke. That's just one to this day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I just feel like when I dropped that, it was like I dropped Tax Free, the Cartier music. Then I dropped Re shit like on July 4th though, like the next month, and that. But the motherfuckers was linked up
like,
at the gas station at North, like linked up, like they bought the motherfuckers like tens of thousands of copies of that, like real life, bro. Like that motherfucker changed it. You see what I'm saying? And Blessed Team like topped it off at the end of the summer, like with Volume 2. The end of the summer, Blessed Team topped it off. It was like,
bro,
crazy, yo.
I wasn't working no job. None of that. Every day, nigga, I would wake up. I had niggas light up in front of my mama house. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like every day, bro. Like it to the point niggas was calling me, "Hey, bro, come outside." with bundles. You know what I'm saying? And send me something like, it's still great to this day, but back then the way it was so many niggas that was free and out of jail. You see what I'm saying? So it was like so plentiful. That's why it was so big. You see what I'm saying? Cause
niggas know like your tape ain't shit if it ain't.
Your tape ain't shit if you ain't gotta take Lil B.
That was a great summer for
The tag was so cold.
No, if I ain't mistaken, I hope I ain't wrong, but you did the original the whole Milwaukee beat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bro, it was so many versions of that song, nigga.
Yeah, after that, that's a trend right there.
It wasn't like a challenge or something. Not a challenge, but like it was like.
We did the challenge after that. All of that was crazy.
You did something like that.
Everybody didn't really want to touch it. Like after it came out, all the rappers was kind of like, it was a hit and miss with the rappers that was on the song. It was a little iffy, like, cause the streets had a crazy response. Why ain't no Blessed team on here? Why ain't woo? But they ain't even seen a picture, bro. The city was so turned at that point in time with everybody being out of jail, so much shit going on. We had everybody in the room full. Niggas don't understand fool. Like, motherfucker had to go outside and convince motherfuckers to come inside. And we shot the video, bro. It wasn't no shootout. It wasn't no argument. Oh no, fool! That shit ain't gonna never be taught. It ain't gonna never be taught. It can't, cause then it can't be done right now. I want to see it happen. Shout out to T Glaze. They hit 1 million with that shit. I love that shit. You see what I'm saying? But it just was. It wasn't as organic as the other one, because the other one really came together. Once one group of niggas pulled up, another group of niggas pulled up. That explains why nigga gotta go outside and be like, "You good, bro?" Woo, cause these niggas was pulling. Oh, y'all all finna get on the song? Like that, and that's exactly what happened to the point. We did 2 sessions, you know what I'm saying? But that was a trend, bro. That was fun for me. It was like a shit.
Bro, what's the best place, the best weed you ever smoked, bro? Where'd it come from?
You know, it came from them ways. But I definitely had the best weed of my life at home. Out of everywhere I done been all over, fool. I ain't gonna lie, fool. We different out here, fool. I ain't gonna lie, but anything we do.
Don't get me wrong, we do come across some sauce, but it definitely be some flame here.
I ain't gonna lie. When you tapped in and you know what I'm saying, you move around like that, and you ain't no petty nigga with your money like that, cause that's what you fuck with. Man, I ain't gonna. No niggas that really fucking with us, cause we the niggas that be able to go elsewhere and you know what I'm saying, and be who we is at home. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that shit came better than from what I get at the crib. I'll be somewhere else, be like, to the point I'm risking anything to take that shit with me where I go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what though?
I
gotta have a 7 on the way. I need at least a 7. At least a 7 straight up.
It's gonna get you where you gotta go for sure though. I ain't playing no game.
I be like, let me roll up. Just all this before I leave.
Yeah, that
shit. So we touched down in the gas station.
This the part of the show, bro, called How Milwaukee Are You, bro?
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, bro. They getting old, so this probably gonna be the last time I ask them. or to be on my ass about new questions.
Come on, with
And I be high and I be forgetting. So the first one is, bro, where the jankiest place in the city to buy with, bro?
Big Bills on Appleton. I feel like shit. Don't go to Big Bills on Appleton. I was told to stay away from there at a young age. I passed that motherfucker. My mom would be like, don't get no car from there.
But it's like everybody know that shit. Alright, bro. What's the well, you're a little younger than I am, so I can't ask you that, bro. So what's the busiest 8-way road on the north side, bro?
8-way?
8-way road. That means going 3 different directions.
Probably down the 35th and Father Lake. That motherfucker made my heart jump out my chest. I just started taking 35th the last 2 years. And turning and going back to Father Lake. Nigga, I ain't turning right there no more. I'm baseline all down 35th. I ain't turning on Father Lake. Y'all got me fucked up. Like,
yeah, what we call Air Forces in the city, bro?
Dookies.
Dookies.
You feel me? I did not go to the Dookie bag growing up. I definitely went to the Foot Locker.
Yeah,
Capital Court, all that type of shit.
No,
you
so
ain't want them.
Dookie man like me.
You ain't want them.
That nigga gonna pull up with that van anywhere, baby.
Alright, bro. With your rapping, bro, what's your favorite song of yours?
Shit, the song I dropped, video I dropped called Get Rich. I like that motherfucker. I shot it on my birthday. Shit, to me, shit, it's just the visual. I like the visual like a motherfucker. It's just shit. It's turned. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit. I like it. I got a good response from it. Like right now, that's one of my favorite. I share that motherfucker every day. I post that motherfucker every day. Like, that's what I'm fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, well, man, I ain't gonna hold you too long. I appreciate you for coming through, bro. So this the part of the show where, shit, we leave the camera on you, bro. Why don't you let everybody know where they can find you at, your social media. Yeah, shit, the camera on you, bro.
Fuck with me, man. Tay Love. If you don't know, you should know. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, you will know. You hear me? Follow me on Instagram, 414 Tay Love. Get at me, man. You know what I'm saying? You want a beat, you want a feature, whatever nigga can do for you, I can fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta point you to a cameraman, I'm gonna punch you to Orange. You want to spit some cheese, get some promo, I'm gonna punch you to my nigga, come get an interview, come fuck with me. I'll pay the middle ground for it. Shit, everything going on around this motherfucker. A lot of shit that you hear recorded and dropped, you don't know, but that shit came through me. A lot of features you see done happen, you don't know, but I put that shit together. So shit, fuck with me, man, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you know what I mean? It's Pressure 2021.
Yeah.
Videos dropping every month. New content. I'm dropping 4 tapes this year. I just dropped the tape in a major way this month. That motherfucker slapping. Shout out to E40. Inspired me for the cover on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming, man. You know, real pressure, though. You know, you niggas gotta just take it serious. You take it serious, it's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna blow up or show up. It's one or the other. I'd rather do both. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like it.
Keep it simple, though. For real.
Yeah, man, you heard what the fuck he said. I am your Woke Caddy Chris. For all your camera needs, holla at Orange. OJ did it. Like I said, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, weddings. If you need a porno shot or something, man, holla at the wall. Bring
that cheese. We out here.
This shit finna go crazy. Nigga, OnlyFans is a business right now.
For real. Hey, shout out to our sponsor, Spray 420, man. Like I said, you need some of this in your whip or in your house. And shout out to our sponsor, A Fresh Clothing. And again, shout out to Loud Pack for the limited edition, man. And shit, we out of here, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you mean? On my life. Hey, swear to bitch, I was shit wet back. Hey, my plug probably mad cause I said that. Hey, my niggas bad as hell, they